running away. That's not logical, right? Well, the process that they use is that when the elephant is a baby, they tie him with that same rope. And even if he tries to break away or something, he won't succeed and his attempts will be in vain because it will hurt him. Now, like about 7 to 8 years later, the elephant doesn't even think of breaking away because in his mind, it is impossible for him to break away. And basically, the situation of the elephant is in a way or another similar to that of the human being. The common point is that both of them, their current situation is based on their thoughts. And this is the law of attraction. The law of attraction is a theory that considers your current events as a result of your thoughts. In other words, you think positive, you attract positive, you think negative, you attract negative. Now I think that most of you are wondering whether this law is real or not. So let me explain. Actually, the law of attraction is in a way or another based on something called the law of vibration. What is the law of vibration? Basically, everything in the universe is made up of energy. Everything we touch, everything we hear, even our thoughts are made up of energy. And where there is energy, there is vibration. So, everything in the universe is in a continuous vibration. And this vibration cannot be seen with the bare eyes because its movement is very fast. Only if we use a microscope, we can determine the little parts that vibrate. Actually, what happens is that when you think about good things, to always look at the bright side of everything, here you're sending high frequencies to the universe. Those high frequencies will attract the high frequencies of the universe. But if you always think about bad things, if you look at the dark side of everything, you'll send low frequencies that will attract the low frequencies of the universe, and thus to attract bad things. Actually, Albert Einstein has a famous quote about this. He says, "Match the frequency of the reality and you cannot help but get this reality." This is not philosophy, this is physics. Let's put physics aside and talk from a religious perspective. Did you know that when we worship a certain power applying the law of attraction, for example, we worship God. We think that if we believe in God, if we pray, if we do our rituals, God will give us what we want to have, right? That's what usually happens. Now here we're applying the law of attraction. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has something to say about this implicitly. He says, "Hope for good and you shall find it." What does hope for good and you shall find it mean? It means be optimistic, look at the bright side of everything and you will attract it. And basically, there are a lot of celebrities who claim that they use this law in order to get to their position. Like Oprah Winfrey, Jim Carrey, Steve Harvey, Will Smith, and many other celebrities. So this is the proof that the law works. Now let's move on to the next part, which is the basis of this speech, how to use this law. So please, I want everyone here to focus with what I say, because the first steps of using that law, you'll be doing them with me here, and the next steps you can do them at home because we don't have enough time, unfortunately. So, I want everyone here to relax his mind. Make sure you are completely relaxed. Don't think about anything, just focus with what I say. Now, it's time to determine what you want to attract exactly. When I say exactly, I mean it, because you have to be 100% sure of the particular thing you want to attract, otherwise you won't succeed and you'll send doubtful frequencies to the universe and the law will not work. Later on, it's time to ask the universe for it. When I say ask the universe for something, it may seem a little bit crazy, right? But what I mean exactly is to visualize it. So close your eyes, please. Close your eyes, everyone. And imagine yourself, attracting that particular thing you want to attract. If you want to attract like fame, for example, you can imagine yourself like walking on the street with plenty of fans behind of you, trying to get a signature, trying to get a photo. You can imagine your name like written on Forbes magazine. You can imagine yourself being on interviews, etc., etc., etc. Now open your eyes. We're moving on to the next step, which is something that you'll have to do at home. So, when you go back home, I want you to grab a piece of paper and bear the sentence in mind. You'll have to write, "Now I am grateful that," and state your wish in details. Now here you have to be careful, because you'll have to use the positive structure and the present tense. You'll have to use the positive structure because it's all about what you want, not about what you don't want. And you'll have to use the present tense to make the wish seem more real. And later on, if you're done with that step, you can take a moment to be grateful for every single thing you have in your life. Be grateful that you have a supportive family. Be grateful that you have, I don't know, like your parents are alive. Be grateful that you have food to eat. Be grateful that you have shelter. For the students, be grateful that you have the chance to get educated. And for the teachers, you can be grateful for having the chance to educate people. So this will actually give you positive vibes, and this will make you more confident because you'll be focusing on what you have, not on what you don't have, and you'll be focusing on what you have, not on what others have. And the final step, of course, of this law is to take actions. Law of attraction is not about magic. Of course, you can't attract success if all you do is watch TV like all day long, like 24/7, or hang out with your friends. You still have to take actions, no matter how small they are. Jack Ma, the Chinese founder of the Alibaba Group, has a famous quote. He says, "No matter how big your dream is, make small, tiny steps ahead." Don't worry if people underestimate you. Don't worry if they tell you you can't do it. You will do it. Most of you are standing still, looking for a way to reach the hill, looking for a way to get to the top, looking for a way to revive your will. During the journey, they will tell you you're not up to the challenge. They'll say it's not something that you can manage. They'll ridicule you. They will mock you. They will bully you. They will tell you you're not the one to make that dream come true. And as you soar up high, they'll cut your wings and try to lower your self-esteem. But don't listen. Martin Luther King never thought that he would rise to fame with a speech on "I have a dream." Let them haters blabber, but never take a note. If everyone stops with every word he hears, Shakira would still be classified as a goat. Walt Disney would still be considered dull, and he will never find any hope. Bottom line, be brave, be strong. Don't worry if the whole world thinks that you are wrong. If you really want to rise higher, apply the law of attraction and build your empire. It may be the secret key to get what you aspire. Thank you very much.